I'm looking forward to starting. I'm looking forward. Just wait a second. Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. If you haven't seen any of my videos before, my name is Natalie, but I do go by Naty. I am a family nurse practitioner, and basically my channel is to help pre-nursing, nursing, as well as FNP students get through school, kind of help lessen their anxiety, give tips and tricks, and share my personal experiences going through school. So for this video, I wanted to go over my 5th and 6th semester because I've gone through all of my other semesters, and this year has just been so crazy busy that I haven't made a video really. I'm actually batching a lot of videos right now. But I thought I'd go over my 5th and 6th semester, which would complete my master's program. So let's go over it. So for my 5th and 6th semester, I did my FNP rotation, I did my pediatric rotation, and I did my women's health rotation. So didactic wise, we have, FNP 1, FNP 2, FNP 3. So I did FNP 2 as well as FNP 3. So didactic is pretty much the same, just learning what you need to learn, pediatrics, women's health, all that information. So that's pretty much standard. But as far as clinical, so for me, I did my FNP rotation. It was really, really great. I enjoyed my experience. I learned quite a lot. But what I really, really enjoyed was my pediatric rotation. I honestly didn't think I was going to enjoy pediatrics because I haven't had too much experience around little kids. I grew up with more of, an adult-based family. So I was a little bit worried, and I was definitely worried about dealing with, newborns and preemie babies and just all types of little babies and kids and all of that, because I didn't know how I was going to react or work with them or anything. So I was a little bit hesitant going to my pediatric clinical, but I had a really, really great preceptor. She was incredible. I also got to work with a medical doctor and another NP. So it was a really great experience to be able to work with so many well-educated individuals. And I actually ended up loving my experience. It was absolutely incredible. I really like working with kids. I'm not sure if that's something that I'm going to do for work or not, but it's definitely something on my list. I really, really enjoyed it. I enjoyed talking to these kids. All these kids are super smart and they want to get better, and their minds are so interesting, and it was such a great experience. And I actually came to found that I love working with little babies. They're very sweet. You feel, if you haven't had much experience with little kids, you're like, oh my God, I'm gonna break them or whatever. But actually what I came to find is, for me, my favorite age to work with are 2-month-olds. I don't know what it is, but they're just so cute. Their little reflexes are adorable. It's just like a very sweet age where they're not super little, where they're, super fragile, or in my mind, I think they're super fragile, but they're not, older enough when, they're becoming like little people. They're just like a very nice age. I don't know what it is. I love working with 2-month-olds. They're super sweet, adorable. It was such a fun experience. I went the first day that I got there, I shadowed other students that were there to kind of know how things worked and how the EMR worked and how the process went. So the first day I went and I shadowed different people, and then I started seeing patients on my own. So basically, every day there's tons of students, so we each kind of divvied out who wanted to take what patient for the day. So I would look up my patients ahead of time on the EMR and kind of see what they're here for. They're here for a well child check, or are they here for an acute issue, and kind of got my questions together. And then I went in and I talked to the patient, if you could, or the parent, and got all the information. Then I presented to my preceptor, and then we both went in there and figured out what the plan and intervention and all of that was going to be. So it was definitely a fun and interesting experience, and I really, really enjoyed it. And I don't know, maybe I'll work with kids, maybe not, I don't know, but it's definitely something on my list. Oh my God. but it's definitely something on my list. Here, hold on. But it's definitely something on my list that wasn't on my list before. So that's kind of nice. And I'm very excited to see if there's any potential job opportunities with pediatrics. So we'll see how that goes. But anyway, so then after that, I had my women's health rotation, and I only worked with one provider, and she was awesome. It was such a fun rotation. Got to do a lot of pap smears, got to talk to a lot of patients, got to do a lot of fetal heart tones and measuring bellies and, working with pregnant women. And it was just a very fun experience. And again, I was a little bit hesitant going into the clinical for women's health because I just wasn't sure what to expect. And I had been in primary and family care for such a long time. That was my longest rotation, both of them, that I didn't know how I was going to work with pregnant women and all of that. And because, going through this crazy year and a lot of, illnesses going around and stuff like that. And I just wanted to make sure that, everybody was happy and healthy and all of that. But it was a very, very good experience. I don't think women's health is really for me. It was fun to go through, but as far as a job that I think I could do on a long-term basis, I don't think it's for me. So that's probably one of my experiences that are lowest on the totem pole, but I did enjoy it. But as far as finding a rotation that I think would apply to my everyday work life for the rest of my life, or at least for a general amount of time, it's not something for me. But regardless, I had really good clinical experiences. It was a lot of fun. It was just nice to be able to do something different because obviously doing, primary care and family care for such a long time, it was nice to have something different. So yeah, so my 5th and 6th semester kind of was just more heavy clinical based, obviously didactic, and, applying for graduation and all of that stuff. So it was just a really, really nice time. And then for my last little bit of time was studying for the boards and all of that. So it was just a really nice situation. And I am officially, oh my goodness, I am officially done with my master's. So I'm so excited. So I'm looking forward to starting. Just wait a second. I'm looking forward to starting starting my DNP courses in the spring. So I will definitely keep you guys updated with that. Hopefully it won't take me almost a year to make a video because that's just way too long. But I definitely think I'll have more time because, going through this year of my master's, the last part of it was didactic and clinical, which took up a lot of my time. So hopefully it won't be as crazy. But then I will obviously start working soon and going to school. So we'll see how that goes. But I will do my best to make time to make more videos and keep everything updated and give advice and all of that. So thank you guys so much for watching. I really, really appreciate it. And again, if you need any help or if you knew someone that needs help with me looking over their resume or personal statement or essay, please look at the description box down below to see how that process goes. I hope you guys have a wonderful morning, night, afternoon, whatever time it may be. And I hope that you always continue to believe in yourself because I believe in you and I need to, I think, feed you. Is that what you want? All right. Well, have a good one. Have a good one, and I'll talk to you guys in the next one. All right. Bye, guys.